fifth graders. Clay, we are starting this week. Now, you've already had your pre-lesson, and I showed you the video, and I'll show you that again. And I also have the cheat sheet here. I just want to go over several things. I will come around when your table is ready and you're sitting hands and eyes and we're ready to go. Then I'll hand out your little wet clay ball. I have 200 monsters ready to go, or balls that are going to be turned into clay monsters. You can put a smock on if you want. The first thing that I would do is take your jewelry off. I just have this one. I don't wear my other ring though. Take your jewelry off, put a smock on. You're going to create on a piece of paper. What it is roll on the table, create on the paper. So that's something that you need to remember. So go ahead and get a smock if you want to. You don't have to ask. Number 2 is make your monster. Now, I will re-show the video, and I also have this cheat sheet, and it talks about the first thing that you do is to peel off, and you could set that on this yellow paper. Peel off for your tongue. Peel off a piece for how many eyeballs if you want. If you want one eyeball, then peel off one little piece for your eyeball. Peel off all your pieces that you want. If you want legs, and peel off your legs. And you can go back and look through this, and I'll re-show the video. So make your monster, cheat sheet, I'll re-show the video, be creative, and have fun. This should be fun, okay? This should not be stressful. Number 3, pull apart, just said that, make the pinch pot. Like I said, I'm going to re-show the video. It's pretty easy. I can come around and help you if you need help. Then make the rest of the body. SSPS, we talked about this. If you're going to score, you have to score. You have to do SSPS in order to make your monster. So we have forks. You'll get one for your table. This is for adding texture. I have different tools in here, and I even have little toothpicks. Please don't play with these. Don't poke anybody with these. You know, you're an artist. Use these supplies like you should. So you will score, which is scratch. You will slip. You will each have a bowl in the center of your table, and that is watered down clay. And by the time you keep working on it, you'll have more slip that'll be in the bottom of your bowl. And so you'll score, you'll slip, you'll press both sides, and you'll smooth. And I've already showed you, this is one of my monsters that I made last year. That's what it will look like when it's done being fired. And then the next step, which we'll go over in another video, is oil pastels, and then we'll do Mod Podge finally. So after you've SSPS, the most important thing is that you take, and on the bottom of your monster, you're going to have to be very careful with these monsters, you're going to put your initials, because I have 190 fifth graders that are going to have monsters, okay? So you're going to write down your initials, and you're going to have to be careful with it. And then when you're done, you're going to have one of these that you're going to set it on. It's just a card, extra cards that I came across. And you'll have a board in the middle of your table, or on the edge. And this one is for the blue table. So you will have this board. I'll come around and pick them up, and I'll put them in the storage area to dry, because they have to dry for 5 days. And you'll very carefully set your monster that you've created, set that on that piece of paper. Throw away this yellow sheet that you created on it, because it's going to be a mess. Clean up your area as best you can, and then you get to free draw. So initials, your teacher's letter. Number 6, place on the squares, cardstock, which I already did. Number 7, clean your area. Now, clay can destroy a sink, so when you go wash your hands, you're not going to turn on the sink and have it go right down the drain. There'll be a bucket, and you'll rinse your hands in there as best you can, and wipe them off with paper towel, and that bucket stays in there. So, and then afterwards you will clean, and it will probably be the blueberries. I have only 4 of these. We'll share them. Don't overspray. Don't spray it on people. It's just Dawn soap in here, so nobody would get hurt by this. It's watered down. It's like 2 squirts of Dawn. But you'll squirt 1 per person's seat after they're all standing up, and wipe it down, and I think that's it. So, can't wait to see what your monsters turn out like.